Back to the depot. And Alan, you've heard about this place, okay? This was a rite of passage joint for any young man growing up in Cecil or Harford County, right off of Route 40 between Aberdeen and Havre de Grace. Now, did you guys have a place like this in the old Arbutus, Halethorpe area? Something that was like, you go in there and you get yourself, you're 18. Yeah.
So there was one right down the street from not right down the street from my parents, but probably like 2 miles away. And it sat all by itself on what is now, I guess, a more populated road, but it was basically just a service road that led back to the Amtrak station off of Washington Boulevard. So it was basically filled with cars at between 7 and 9 a.m. and then a mass exodus after work. And then there sat a tiny shack that just said XXX adult videos. And it was something. Everything that she sat behind, it was an old lady who just chain smoked cigarettes, was behind bulletproof glass. And there was 4 fucking jerk stations in the back, and there was always just somebody grunting back there. You could just hear the grunt, and no one I don't think I ever went in there after the age of 19, maybe. And so, and they definitely didn't care that we were in there at 16 or 17. That wasn't really a problem. So, yeah, it was just an always awkward experience leafing through, VHS boxes, empty VHS boxes, being I'm going to take Brazilian big asses, please, ma'am. Is this a copy that you have back there? Thank you. While somebody was in the back just grunting, and everything was very small, so you heard it. You heard it all. You heard the grunting as soon as you walked in the door. It wasn't really compartmentalized back there, but yeah.
So someone's exercising. Now, go ahead, Murr.
Well, I do have, I think there's one depot story that we haven't revealed yet. I think I'm going to let Dewey tell this story. Dewey, if you'd like, as a Christmas present to you and a New Year's gift for everyone else, the story of Dean and the depot.
Dean really liked Murr and had expressed some interest in him, and Murr told me about this, and we went to the depot with a mutual friend, Stephanie, who was buying sex toys for I feel like I'm blowing someone up. There's a lot of Stephanies, but buying sex toys for a holiday type of thing. And she didn't want to go to the depot alone because it's sleazy. We walked in.
So she calls a good man friend up.
Yeah. Do you guys want to go to the depot with me? I don't want to go there alone. Yeah, I'll go to the depot with you.
We were on our way, actually.
Murr and I were headed over there. Weird. But we walk into the depot. I'm not going to give you the layout, but on the other side of the cash register island, there's Dean. He goes, Andrew Murr. And the look on Murr's face was just, it was 15 emotions balled up into one. It's hard to describe.
See, here's the thing with Dean, Wes. He was a co-worker of a friend's girlfriend, and he was like a 6'2" black man that had a ponytail and did not hide this is how brazen this guy was. He was openly gay in Elkton, Maryland, and this is almost 20 years ago. So just he had an affinity for me. I think he saw me as the spinner type and was just ready to...
A little frosted mini wheat.
Wow. You just refer to yourself as a spinner type?
Hey, man. Yeah. Look, I'm aware of my genetic makeup here. Okay?
We're done.
And so we would go to the bar, and Dean would be there, and he was so into me, he would buy me like Dewar's and water Like, he would buy me like high-end liquor drinks, and I would always tell everybody, like, I know he's just trying to get me so fucked up that he thinks I'm gonna like fall prey to his little games here, and I'm gonna go home and bang him one day. But I'm gonna take the free drinks, and I always did. But I avoided Dean in all situations, and running into the big black gay man who has a crush on you at the porn store, not exactly the place you want to have a conversation.
And you murr. Did you go to a whack booth to get out of Dodge?
No, I think I ended up having to awkwardly talk to him for like 5 minutes while truckers slowly zipped their pants on the way out of the quarter peep shows.
It's like they didn't have one of those open exercise rooms like my joint.